Welcome back. In CAD 216, we're getting ready to put the interior walls in. We're just taking off where we were from last time. And all these dimensions look great. And I want to show you a trick. I'm just going to delete these dimensions off. Again, highlight everything to a filter. Turn your walls off. Only thing I want highlighted is my dimensions. Hit delete. Those are gone for us. Now, when we get started on these interior walls, like I said, this right here, this wall in your book, they want to make it a 2 by 6 wall. Everything else we changed it into 2 by 4 walls. Okay, so the thing of it is this wall, for the most part, it's going to be in the garage. Okay, this little section right here won't, and that won't. Some of this might be, because there's a pitched roof. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to take, and I'll show you how to fix that. Let's go to first floor plan and come up here like we did in our modify as we did earlier. Come in here and use your split tool. Just split it there, and then we'll grab that and we'll pull it back to there. And we'll take and pull this one back. Just grab that grip, pull it back. Try it again, pull it back. Just like that. Then you've got this wall right here in the middle, and I want to take and I'll grab it and I'll pull it right over to it. And we'll do that the same thing to this. So you just click it, get that little grip and pull it down to about midway. So now you see how they're pieces now? So it works out perfect. And we're going to change that to a 2 by 6 wall. And we don't have a 2 by 6 wall anymore. Remember, I changed the original ones. I put a 2 by 4 in it when I done some edits on the structure of it. So let's make us one. So I click on this, and again, this is going to be a 2 by 6 with sheetrock on it. So there's a lot that we have to do to this. So if you want to make a new wall, just click on it, hit Edit Type. And when we get in here, we're doing a preview, and this is looking at it from a plan view. Let's look at it from a section view. Y'all see that? That's it. It's looking, not a section view, but a profile view. We're looking at it straight up, this wall. Okay? And it's got some sweeps in it. And a sweep is just, you'll hear that often. This is what a sweep is. You see how this has got two different materials on it? That would be considered a sweep. Okay, so we go back to first floor and click on it. We hit Edit, and I want to make a new wall, and I want to use this wall and just use this wall that we have and duplicate it. Hit Duplicate, and I want to call this one Interior 6-inch wall. Okay, just something simple. I know what it is. It's going to be a 2 by 6 wall. And so I changed the name, but I got to go to Edit, and I got to change the properties of it in here. I got to change the material of it. So when I do that, there's a few things that needs to be changed. And first, you know how we got the sweeps? We need to merge all that together. So we can merge the regions. Click on it, zoom in here, and click on that, and just zoom in here where they're separated. There's a little line. If you click on that, you see how now that made one piece down through there? Well, just click on it again, and let's go in here and find it. I lost it. It's okay. It's in here somewhere. I bet I didn't get a chance to save it. Well, that's okay. Click on it again. We'll try it again. I accidentally hit the wrong button on it. So, duplicate. This is going to be 2 by 6 interior wall. Hit OK on it. Edit. And again, we'll come back in here and we'll zoom in, and where the two sweeps are, hit Merge Regions. We'll put them together as one piece by doing that. Alright, I like that. And then I'll come up here in this wood shake. I don't want it, so I'm just going to come down here and delete. I don't want the siding clapboard. Delete. The air filtration barrier, I need it to go. I want to put the plywood on the outside, which we're going to turn into sheetrock. So the membrane layer, I'm going to click on it, and you can move it down. And the substrate now is plywood sheathing. I want to change that to sheetrock. So this is going to be on the outside. See how it's lit up right now? Because I'm highlighting it here. I want to change that to my finish one layer. And I want to change it right here to sheetrock, which is gypsum board. That's what it was saying here. I just type it in, gypsum wall board. Okay, a 1/2 inch would be perfect on that. So we got to change this. 1/2 inch. And you'll see it update over here. You can already see that starting to come to life. Softwood lumber, that's this right here. See it when I highlighted it? It's a 2x6, and a 2x6 actual size is 1.5 by 5.5. So this would be 5.5 inches here. Okay. We got the vapor right there, membrane, gypsum wallboard on this side. We are perfect. And that's perfect. I don't need, though, this right here, this sweep in here. So we can actually delete those off as well. So I don't need those extra pieces, and we can run in here and modify, actually, sweeps. I had to click on sweeps, and I was coming here, click on that, delete, click on that, and delete, apply, okay. So now it's just a regular wall, and I hit OK, and OK, and now if I click on it, it's 2x6 interior wall. It changed, but look, where it's a little bit bigger, and this would kind of offset it. Do y'all remember modify? You guys had an align button. Hit your align button. Faces of core. Click on that outside edge of that. Clicked it, and then click this one. We got them lined right up. I'd lock it in. Good shape. So up to this point, we're doing great. Now we're ready to add some interior walls. Now, this is all going to be 2x4s on the inside with 1/2 inch sheetrock on both sides. So it'll be about 4.5 inches when you start looking at it like that. We're going to hit architecture, and we're going to hit wall architecture. Let's look and see if there is an interior. There's a 4.5 inch partition wall there with R4. Let's click on it and see it's a partition wall, but we don't need to insulate walls inside the house unless the bathroom sometimes we insulate. Let me take a look. Let's go in here and edit the type. Let's just duplicate it. And we'll make a wall, okay? Duplicate, and this time I want to call it interior 2x4, okay? Edit, 1.5, 3.5, 1.5. Perfect. We had everything that we needed, softwood lumber. So I guess it was accurate. We could have used that one. So, but okay, anyways, on that. Okay, and I know what that is over here. So real quick, I'm going to put. I want to go back in here to my internet or Blackboard and look at this. Here we go. And I want to sling that over here to the side if I can get it to do what I want it to do. And this one the same way. So something's going wrong here when I look at this. You see this down at the bottom? Something isn't adding up. So I want to do a quick measurement on this just to make sure everything is what it should be. That's right. That's right. That wall moved on me a little bit. So, Again, I'm going to go in here and fix it real quick. It won't take just a second. I didn't notice that until just then. Modify, align that and that. I should have locked it when I had the shot. That's locked. It's alright. The rest of it should be okay. And I'm just going to annotate just to make sure. I don't know how that got off, but no, it looks like the rest of it's okay. Perfect. Alright. I guess when we aligned it somehow it shifted on us, but it's okay. Let's go back to architecture, wall architecture, and 2x4 wall. I'm just going to take this one and shoot it straight up. I'll take this one and shoot it straight up. And the reason I did that was because of these walls here. And the reason I did that, I just use my align tool. I told you I like it. So when you use it, click there, then click there. That's easy. Click there, click there. It didn't change anything. We're in good shape. So that's in. So architecture wall. We got a wall coming, and I'm just eyeballing it that way. It looks like it's almost lined directly up. It is with this side over here, and I'll put one over here. And then we'll do some moving on it. Looks like there's a wall here coming down. All that looks good. Come there, there, there. Okay, we just got to put a few dimensions in on this thing. And what I do, you can click on it and it brings up these temporary dimensions like this, and you definitely can use these. And you can see this one here is coming from the bottom to the center of this wall. So if you can click on this, it goes from there to the center, and I want to change that one to 19, 2 and 3. You can do 3/8, 3 divided by 8, just like that. Okay. And also, I do know for one thing is modify, align that and that. That's going to be lined up. So we can put a staple in that one. And this is also, click on this and you can go right center to center. That's perfect. 8, 6. We got that. And this wall up here, you can click on it from, it's actually going from the outside edge. You can click it around to the center, and it is 11/8. Okay. Eight, 6, 11/8. Good. Now let's come over here, and this is done. And it looks like this wall needs to be trimmed. Now remember, you can use the trim command here, and just like click this and this, and it cuts that off. Or you could have clicked on it and then pulled it down. You see what I'm saying? Just like that. So on the next part of it, we got all that cleared out. We need to get this 8'10". You can also, guys, y'all remember, you can hit annotate and align. I can hit that, and then I can go up here and hit my core center. I can always do that, and then click on the wall I want to move, and then click that dimension. You always got that option as well. It'll move it, and everything should be perfect right there. Architecture, wall. I'll put that in, and it's 11'8". Click on it, and then you can also grab these grips and move them. Click on a time or two, put it to the outside edge, zoom in so you can see it. This is going to the center. It's perfect. 11:8, perfection. And all of your interior walls have now been put in. So just like that, we have got them put in. Everything looks good. And we're ready for doors and windows. And I'm going to hit save, and I'll put this in my somewhere where I can find it. And you all need to do the same thing. Always put your stuff where you can find it. Make yourself folders. Week 4, Project 1. I'll save it for right now. Alright, so if you need any help on this, please let me know.